did have it. We just didn't know that. Never shut the door. All right, so apparently we have payment arrangements, which I didn't even know. Had it for quite some time, and I didn't know I had it. So I was eligible for it a long time ago. I just never activated it. So with that being said, we now have payment arrangements. Now I have payment arrangements for my B2B because we're doing a couple right now, payment arrangements, and yeah, that does make it a lot easier because I've had that come up before, but I didn't really look into it. I didn't think we had it. We actually do have it. All right, first things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG Technology Screens. It has been a busy couple of days. I've been on site. We're blessed to open up a couple of doors for us so we can basically start doing some work offline on our B2B business adventure, but also too working with the customer. Because at one point I think I was going to be to do both of them, doing one or the other. I do support customers, my customers who support me. I don't support people who don't support me. Of course, anybody would do that at the end of the day. Not support people that don't support them. But to my customers, yeah, I was come and go there for a minute, but we figured out we can do, that doesn't even look right. Hold on for a minute. We can do both with no problem. It is okay. It's questioning that right there. But we can do both with no problem. It's got somebody else that's going to be running the other end of it all. And payment arrangements work fantastic for me, either way. So right now, I had to get rid of an annoying star field for some weird reason. It was a background that just kept coming up. We have to update this. Free express shipping. Oh, get out of the way. All up in the business. Free express shipping. 32 ounces only. No, you're supposed to be there, buddy. And you're there. 32 ounces. Not you're capping that, buddy. Definitely capping that. How are we? There we go. 32 ounces. Only 32 ounces only. So the 32 ounces have express shipping. The other ones have free shipping, which I should put that there too also. Where's he for this? So 32 ounces, 32 ounces, and then we'll put down free shipping. Yeah, scroll here down a little bit. On 24 ounces, 24 ounces, and 1 gallon, 1 gallon, U, 3S period. Okay, that clears it up. All right. Publish that. Make sure I got rid of that annoying star field. Is there anything else coming up? I don't know. Let's see. There we go. It's in North. Oh yeah, North Korea. We don't ship there. We can't ship there. These are countries that we can't ship to because this is policy by the United States Postal Service. They won't ship the express shipping there. They won't ship it there, and we can't ship the other shipment because it won't be. You can't find it. It doesn't pick up. So the only thing that picks up is the express. In the U.S., you can track it. Overseas, you can't. If it's basically regular shipping. So we have to do express shipping. Only need 32 ounces only because everything else would pretty much kill us. Let me see. Oh, that whole thing is missing from here. Huh. Okay. That is completely missing from there. Or we just might as well just take this off and just put this in the other section. But then we need our front, dude. We got rid of the one with the really high graphics in it because it slows the page down. So we're lightening up the page. Any extra pages, any graphics, all that's being removed from the page. And something no matter what we do, their app is wonky. This is for the cell phone. For some reason, it's wonky. I gotta have all this done before the end of the month. Because when I move into a new facility, I ain't doing any of this. I ain't got no time. I want to be on site all the time. So, I'm documenting everything till the last day. Okay, let me see. We can take this. Oh, why do you always pop up there? All places right over there. How am I supposed to? And yeah, we had payment arrangement. I didn't even know we had it. There's a whole lot of stuff I didn't know I had. Apparently, my account's eligible for a lot of stuff, and I didn't realize it. I had to contact PayPal tomorrow. Look through some perks our website, our PayPal account has. I've been on PayPal for over 15 years. This is another thing that's going to be a breaker. Keep in mind, I can't express this enough how bad this is going to be. I'm sorry to bring this up. It's really going to be bad for these people in court. You have no idea how bad this thing is going to be. If a person has been scamming it that long, I would have multiple accounts, multiple complaints on my PayPal account. Which means my PayPal account right now is in excellent standing. I have a track record that extends 15 years. How many returns I get? Extremely rare on my account. So my account has been approved and eligible for all types of stuff. And the only way you can get that, you have to have outstanding account to do it. So I can show the courts on the area how many returns I get within a year or 2 or 3 years. Everything's there documented. So just like when they try to convince my landlord here that I was a scammer and I was a big ripoff artist. But here's the thing about people who are smarter than you. If I was this person, I've been doing this for 15 years, I think I would have been caught by now. We were able to catch him in about a couple of months. So I think I would have been caught by now. I would have been busted by somebody. All these companies we do business with, I'm about to hook up and they'll set up for another company over here. Yeah, we would have been caught by now. And with that would have been said, I would have had some kind of criminal history in this field, which I don't have because my criminal record is absolutely perfect. There's nothing on it. Not a thing. Nothing. How do you think I'm able to get all this stuff into houses, the different places out? They do background checks on everybody. My background has nothing on my background check. Not a thing. Nothing at all. That's able to get approved for everything. Background check is clean. So he's like, yeah. He said, yeah, they're going to convince me. He's been in here. He's seen the screens, you dum-dums. So he's been here and seen the screens multiple times. So you're going to convince him that the product we're running is a scam. That means I would have had some kind of criminal case against me somewhere. I would have been busted. There's no way in the world any of my followers or any of my customers would have ever been able to use my product. And I'm on site all the time. So, yeah, that wouldn't have worked at all, period. Good luck with that $1 million lawsuit. Ain't climbing, because they're going to be higher than that, I heard. The lawyers are pushing for more money. Well, for my PayPal account. I won just about every case. I won 19 against him. So, yeah. And I got people from companies that they said they'll testify in court. You're screwed. So, they're going to compare what you have on your channel to people I do business with every day. It's going to go well. Oh, by the way, keep in mind, Apexes have batch numbers on them. So you know what those things are, right? Those are nailed in the coffin. That means that we told the judge, they're made between 5 gallons at a time. Which means if one batch came out like that, all of them would have to come out that way. And they would have never passed the batch number verification. So that means you're screwed. Now, for people in the business world who have common sense, this is why you do batch number verification. If you got to take someone to court and you got to sue them, you have concrete evidence that your stuff works 100%. Yep. This is pretty good, but I don't know. The Nestle Quik, man, I think you can make that yourself. It just tastes like sugar and milk. Now, let me see. We are going to 30 ounces only. Yeah, doing a batch number your stuff, and warning you, batch number your stuff. But you make sure if you're selling and if you're selling sneakers, whatever, record and document everything. That way you got proof of it going out. If that person decides want to get over it and send you a bunch of phone books back in a box, you got proof. Take them to court for it. And then on top of that, you know, it works both ways, you know what I mean? It guarantees the merchant that they're getting what they paid for, because you got merchants out there to rip you off too. So it's a win-win on both sides. Let me see. Got to bring this down a little bit more. Pre-worldwide shipping. Where are we at right now? Are we on the home page? Or did we just pass over the marketplace? No. You're literally still on the home page. You can't be here. We're leaving this page right here. We're going to go on the other page. So you have to delete that. We don't need that there. I'm going to publish that. Oh, no. Yeah, we published that, but you forgot something. You do have to put that in there. No, out of the way, please. Let me see. Yep. Sorry to bring it up, but I just can't believe people are that stupid. I just can't. It's just unbelievable. You can't get around batch numbers. Even PayPal couldn't get around one. They had to put the money in our account. We could take PayPal to court. Yep. When they saw the batch, the woman said, we didn't see this. I said, yeah, that's a batch number verification. It's dated on every container. I said, well, Mr. Bird, we just got to put this money back in your account. Yeah, because we could sue them for that. We could show the product was working perfectly fine. Heck yeah. I've seen just about every trick in the book by bad customers. I even got some on my account. I can show you some crazy stuff. Documented. I watched a customer one time record a video of Avatar, and you can clearly see he was darkening the camera to try to make the screen look like it was unwatchable. Yeah, that was one. I haven't seen a customer move the settings on his projector all the way down past the nothing so the screen can literally come up black and become unwatchable. That's why we ask for the settings in your projector, because we know what the settings are on your projector. So we can tell if you're in factory settings or you're way past factory settings, which can make the screen go dark. So with that being said, I asked him, I said, why in the world is your setting past factory settings? He said, oh, when I bought it, it came that way. What do you think, I'm stupid? When you buy a projector, if the settings are past factory settings and you go to turn it on, you're going to be one upset customer because nothing's going to come up on your screen. It's going to be dark. It's in factory settings. It's right down the middle. So, he got banned. Everything in the book. And I got great customers at the end of the day that enjoy the product, but every once in a while, you're going to meet that person. If you ever work customer service, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll have good people, and you'll have bad people. 32 ounce, and 1 gallon. 1 gallon. Free shipping. Free ship worldwide shipping. No, we can do worldwide shipping. Oh no, it's because they don't take them because of the shipping. So it'd be free. Free shipping. Free shipping. Okay, free shipping in the United States. So we'll ship overseas 32 ounces for express shipping because the tracking numbers can be picked up. Over here in the U.S., we ship 32 ounces and we ship 1 gallons. Oh, I forgot 1 gallons and 24 ounces. 24 ounces. 24 ounces. Alright, I think my pizza's cold. Go ahead and work. I don't want cold, hot pizza. I can't stand it. Pizza has to be ice cold. Let me see. There's cleaning crew coming in. me see. So that's done. All right, publish that. So yeah, we got payment arrangements. I had no idea we had it. I had no idea we had it for quite some time. I was like, you had that for a couple of years. I was like, oh, where is it? He says right there on the site. I was like, oh, I had to activate it. I had no idea we had it. But before we can make it official, I got to run a test cart through it. I'll make sure it's working properly. Once we run the test cart through it, because I've never used it, we test all our shopping carts. So once we run the test cart through it and it works perfectly fine, it's good. I'll make a payment arrangement for something like on a test cart for like $1 or $5 or whatever, and then working perfectly fine. Then we have it. That comes in handy because again, when you get to the other screens, we have wallpaper screens. That one was $1,600, but we actually going to bring that down to roughly around $1,300. So with that makes it easy because you can just break it down. So I guess I'm going to put PayPal's rules and regulations on payment arrangement in the shopping cart, all the shopping carts. So get started on that. Not now. I'm just going to get this one thing done, and I said get out of here. I got to go. I got to be up tomorrow morning. We got to get that thing over to my buddy's shop so he can begin coding that. Let's see. No, it's supposed to be here. Yeah. And pretty soon, next week, we get Apple Pay. If I need Apple Pay badly. Apple Pay, I saw some application for how you get paid off your cell phone, just tapping the phone. I'm definitely going to apply for that. It'll let me do business out here easily. All right, oh, that's there. 24 ounces. 24 ounces. That looks completely not right. $24 ounce. And 32. 32 ounce. Okay, that's done. So apparently it is, and I literally had people I say, you gotta take payment arrangement. I had no idea it was there the entire time. Like we were eligible for that years ago. Didn't know. Let me see. All I had to do is just go and just activate it on the merchant side and pop right on up. I'll keep it up here. Let's see. I had to put the counter back in. I had no idea. I removed this thing. Apparently I did. Oh, I see what that did. Okay, that's interesting. That fixed that problem. So that's the one thing about Wix at the end of the day, that you would learn and you'll become maintenance yourself. You are literally maintenance yourself. Let me see. So, I mean, I would not trust them to touch anything on my page, because I had an incident one time where they literally deleted an entire page, like gone. Deleted it. I'm like, oh, you mother jumpers. And I had to go back and put that sucker back in again. Publish that. You mother jumpers. How dare you? Alright, that's published, right? Did we publish? I'm pretty sure published. There we go. Now I can go back in here and reset. I want to bring that little farther over. There we go. I was looking for that. That was missing. All right. There we go. Right down the center. Because before this was crooked. It was way over there. I had to come in and repair that, fix that, put that there, line everything back up again. Oh, we don't want this. This will make it hard to read. That's where it was coming in at. It's right there. It's right there. That's where it's at. All right, cool. We have to go to front page. It's in front page. There's a smoke effect in there I don't need. Come here. Page. And the gaming page is back on because we're working on that. I got a place I think I'm going to be doing my videos from. It's a really good price. Oh, I forgot about that other place too. Definitely doing videos over there too. Smoke effect is here. I should have got it. Like I said, we can't do videos. They're not doing streams anymore. Streams, we can't. We did them streams here. We're nice and all. But in the new place, oh heck no. There's going to be no streams at all. Location of the building doesn't even exist. None of that at all, period. And since we are the owners of the building, I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to blur everything out. And the other people at the end of the day, those tech guys in the day, well, they're going to ghost the unit. They're putting in something called a sandbox. Have you heard these things before? So basically, if you basically intrude on the IP address of this unit, your IP address gets fried. It also tracks you. I wouldn't advise going near that unit. Not the way they're going to hook that thing up. So, this is on any trolls. If you happen to stumble upon that building, it'll be a bad situation for you. You hit that building, at the end of the day, the way they got it hooked up, your IP address will be tracked. So you won't find it. And I can't tell you, when the other IT tech guys, he does work for the government. I can't tell you what he works for. You don't want him involved in your business, I can tell you that much. I'm bringing people on at the end of the day that can do a lot of damage to you if we get you into a courtroom. That's the kind of people I want on board with me. And if I can get myself a prosecutor, that'd be nice. Why is it so crooked? Why is it really crooked in here? I don't know where this is going. That's better. So if I can get my hands on a prosecutor in my corner, oh heck yeah. That'd be nice. Lucky when you got the gallows. Let them hang from the gallows. From the gallows, the gallows. And I could drop videos and I have those done. So I'm just gonna be on site, renting different places out, doing my thing, and then going to other places. We got to do installments over there, doing my thing. So places where we're on site, that's only, those are business to business. They get loaded there, and then we're on site doing demonstrations at other places we paid for. That'll be for somewhat YouTube. Somewhat. We're only gonna do like a couple videos on YouTube. That's to keep our haters in check. I don't know where y'all compete with me and y'all don't have companies. How does that work? I have no businesses, no company, nothing. Imaginary make-believe business. Make-believe business in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. There's a make-believe business in your neighborhood. Yeah. Now, happy about over live stream? I'm good. I ain't really good. We come on here to just do updates, and that's basically about it. And pretty much, we use the live stream mainly to back our products up. But now, since we're on site, we're all over the place. We can go here, we can go there, set up our stuff. We don't need it. What am I trying to back this stuff up to? We've done that already. All right, let me see. I do want to expand that. Not that. You. No, too big, too big, too big. Okay. What are you laying? You're laying perfectly. Okay, good. So you're good. From there. Now I can go test this thing out. Let me see. We activated the gamers, so gamers activated back in there. Refresh my page. Smoke should be gone. Yeah, smoke's gone. Alright, cool. All the videos are not there. I'll drop the 4 in there, knock that out, be done. Oh, I got the 235.1s. Oh, I forgot about that. We can put those screens in there because we have 235.1 set up. Oh, all right, where you at? Where you at? You're here, right? How many got? We got 4 in there. All right, I can get rid of you. We don't need you. Let's drop you, and let's drop you. Let's take you. Expand you all the way over, make it 235.1 screen. Woo, widescreen, yay! And we'll take you, and we'll make you widescreen. Okay, so you're widescreen. Widescreen, up a little bit more. Let's see. Out. Cool. Now you gotta go back over here. YouTube channel if you're using. Need a fresh one. Oh, let's go with 100-inch black screen. I'll put some of my customer demonstrations in there too. A section, I have a section for customer demonstrations, I do, but I want to put some of them up front. Let's see. This will be changing. New company's name coming soon. Subscribers went up? Interesting. Okie doke. Let's see. I need upgrade a footprint 235.1. That's like everything. We did a ton of 235.1. Apex. I have to cut it down to Apex because we did so many 235.1s. There's no way in the world I'm going to bring it to precise one. See, that's what I'm going to do a lot of demonstrations on stuff. There we go, Apex. Oh yeah, I forgot we did a ton on Apex too on top of that. Apex 235.12. Lane 35.1. Here we go. No, where's the other one? Oh, I forgot about it. I did these. Let's see. Oh, that screen was 235.1. Literally, that was built for 235.1. I made that one. It's made with the panel system. And there's a 235.1. The edge to edge is a 235.1 setup. When you do 100, you do your entire wall with a gallon, you literally basically have options. I can do 235.1 at the top. I can do 16.9, 16.10. Doesn't make a difference because the entire screen is black. It doesn't require any borders. And that's why people paint the entire wall. That's why you had to bring the gallons in for certain ones, because people paint entire walls with it. Where are we at on this one? I want to go back here. So we got the two videos for this one. So we can put the widescreen at 235.1 in those. Make sure that's up there. Oh, that option of your video comes when you download your videos in there. You basically have that option too also. It just don't show up for Facebook. For some reason, Facebook doesn't have it. Okay, doke. Now, what's the problem? We got a coding issue here? All right, I'm about to say. All right, so does that knock out the last two videos in there? It does. Widescreen players right there. All right, that's cool. What I need to check out is we need to go to, oh, yes. Perfect. This is what I'm talking about. Can I drop one more page in there? I'll drop one more page in there. So I have another set that drops down here, so they're going over to the end. So I'll figure out how to put that one in tomorrow. Go to my marketplace. There's all our new stuff. Oh, yeah, I got the whatchamacallit hooked up. I did a nice little update. I kept a little bit in here. That's all. Thank you for your business. Let me check some out real quick. Wait a minute. 32 ounces. 32 ounces. We don't have that in 24? I thought I've activated a 24. What do we have here? That's the screen. That's the screen. That's the screen. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 24 in here. The 32, 24. Oh, man. Are you freaking kidding me? Why is that not activated? I literally went in and activated that one. Where's it at? Marketplace. There's Imperial. There's a Flex version, 18 by 24. And 24 by 36 3-panel system. There's 1 gallon, 1 gallon. That's 1 gallon. That's right there. That is the legendary limited edition cinematic black cinematic. There's a luxury cinematic gold right there, there. Yeah, we're missing 24 and 1 gallon of that is missing. So let's put those in, duplicate those accounts. Put that in. At least I'm getting the work done. Talking less and getting it done. So your pizza's getting cold. I eat cold pizza. I like cold pizza. Let me see where we at right here. I know you're in here. I just probably didn't activate you. That's 24 ounces. You have 24 ounces. Where are you not at? Here we go. You're not there. Supposed to be there. That activates you back into the cart. So 24. Make sure you got this stacked at 24. 24. Where is it? 24. Oh, no. That's good right there. Oh, you got free shipping US only. Okay, yeah. Free shipping US. Right now, there's 1 gallon. 128. Let's see if it's gamer. Let's take the ounce system off, bring it back to 1 gallon. I don't know about anybody else, but 96 ounces paints a 250 inch screen. I've done it 4 times on camera. That's how we know. But that's 128, so you'll have a lot left over. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. 1 gallon. Gas in there too. Okay. We have to bring that showcase back. That showcase involves this technology, so that's coming back. And where are you at on this? Bring you back up top. Ooh, can't pay that price. Maybe lower than that. Okay, flip it the other one. Let's see. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, now, big question. Where are you? I did publish it. Let me see where we're at here. There we go. They're in there. There's so many options to make your site look very professional when you do your marketplace. Some people do not know what they were doing. You can operate your own website correctly. I'm putting dividers in next. Like I said, don't be afraid to go to your site or mess with it. Get a blank page that's separate from everybody else and go on there and experiment. I have a blank page in here to experiment with. Make sure that counter is working. We're just going to order anything. We'll test the cart. Don't really test it, but right here, all that information, you literally have to have that much information in your shopping cart area. That much has to be in there. Like I said, I've had people steal and copy our specification sheets because they're not to write a proper one out. But you literally have to have all that information in there. That's how you know your product. The more it's in there, the more you know your product. The more you can inform the customer. Shipping policies, all this stuff has to be in here. What type of projectors work, the whole 9 yards, everything on here. I'm going to be linking my Facebook accounts over here. I have a couple fan pages I'm going to be linking pretty soon. But yeah, you have to know all this. Can't write in 3 paragraphs that say it has good color balance, works with ultra short throw projector. No. You have to put a whole bunch. You have to have links in there showing your product. It's good to have links. Always have links. You're showing yourself tested. Black versus black test, white level test, gaming demos, movie demos, all that stuff. Let me see. I think it's there. Nah, it's still there. That thing is still there. Now I gotta go work to remove that crap. More work to do. We have to go in the shopping cart and remove that thing. It won't affect the whatchamacallit. This is that annoying little thing that pops up. It doesn't affect our shopping carts. There we go. So it shows the counter's working. I had to code to link that thing. Ugh. You're gonna give it to me? You're gonna give it to me? Too bright? I should change that. Anyway, it's one. Here we go. It's one. So it shows it's working. And that's what I had to see. That thing was working. There it is right there. PayPal, pay later. We got it. I had to activate it. It's never activated. Okay. Gotta go, people. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration. Thank you for your time, for stopping by. I have to finish up the rest of this because some of this stuff involves me going into my accounts and fixing that little doodah right there. And that's basically about it. So, I got about 6 more places to go check out tomorrow. To go size up the new screens. Those things are taken off already. The guy's been talking about the screens, but he's getting set up in there. This black giant screen's going to put in there. So, yeah, there have been people actually contacting us. We go down to the store and they've been asking us questions about this giant screen. So when we put that thing in there, man, that thing's gonna blow up. Top of that, it's publicity for me, because any one of these stores I go into now, like I say, yeah, we make a black technology. So where are they? Oh, store down here, they got one in there. We're going in there. We're going to go to his store. That's going to bring business to his store. These things basically bring advertisement to other companies, because like I said, people are going to go down and see this black projection screen we're talking about. Where you're located. I got one in the store over here. They're going to go in there. They're going to order food. He's got people coming in now. We can direct traffic right to his place or any other place. Because everywhere our screens are at, people are going to go see it. Because we're the ones doing the main advertisement for it. Now, like I said, this is the reason why I set up this members only account setup. It's designed so we can upload anything offline right there. We're not going to upload anything offline to Facebook or YouTube, any social media site, because of the problem we have with these trolls. And like I said, you guys are being dealt with as we speak. But anyway, as I said, that's how we got to do it. And it works better that way. Talk to a few people, that's smart. I got to protect my people at the end of the day. I got to protect my merchants at the end of the day. And I also got to protect my customers. So that's why I said when we do stuff like that, we block all customers' information, all that stuff. Nobody knows jack. Even the guy who basically sent us the image, nobody knows nothing about him because we didn't put that information out there because there's nobody's business. I'm very protective of my customers. Even when I take your packages to the post office, I have a piece of paper over top the label just in case if somebody tries to look at your address. All that's covered up. Very, very private with my customers' information. So, with the other one saying, oh, no, buddy, you doxed an address to your freaking website. Do you have any idea what would happen if Best Buy got mad at somebody and doxed their address to their Best Buy website? You know how much damage that would cause your company at the end of the day? Yeah, that showed that you were very unprofessional. I don't care if you don't like the person. Professionalism. That's what you have to know. If a person comes to you, you work in customer service, and he may be the biggest jerk on the face of the planet, and it may take everything you got from hopping over the counter and kicking his behind. You can't do it. You represent the company. Professional. You gotta be professional. That's what you gotta do. That's how you handle business. Be professional. Because, man, the HR coming in and fire you, too. For basically, because you're wearing their uniform at the end of the day. Even though you were in the right, 100%, you still are wearing their uniform. You still represent the company. They got to use it as an example and terminate you. And maybe file charges against you. So, yeah, got to keep it professional. And this jerker went in and I posted that, by the way, to several business forum sites about this guy. And, yeah, nobody will touch him because, again, I don't care if you don't like the person or not. You don't dox an address to your website. So, yeah. And that's what hurt him. Anyway, I'm done. I'm going to be on site pretty soon, tomorrow. Hoo-ah! Got another location we're going to do our recordings at. I picked up 3 locations we can do recordings at. These are recordings that we can bring to social media. The other ones involving my companies, the people I'm doing business with, around Allentown, that stays private to the site. When you get passcodes, you can get in and out and check out other people's stuff. Meanwhile, we can help businesses get more business because, again, we're directing traffic. As I'm talking to the advertising company that was supposed to be doing advertising for us, we're showing them ad tech. This is the future of basically advertising. So at the end of the day, you know, they'll be buying from us. Advertising companies will be purchasing from us. All right, with that being said, smelling that pizza from there. That doesn't smell right. It smells okay. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time for coming out. I gotta go. Yeah, we gotta start. Yeah, I don't like that smells. Oh no. Pieces throwing me off over here. And that being said, we got the other gaming site open up, so we have to start working on there, get some screens on there, show off a black version of the, another bigger version of the Imperial for that, some other stuff we're working on. And I got some other, well, I don't know, I'm going to be able to do all this. How much time do you have left here? And they're like, how come your stuff, we don't have to pack anything up? Literally, we have nothing here to take. Like I got my PCs over here, which I'm going to convert into small cases, so I can transport these things out a little better, because they're, can't transport them out like that. And technically there's nothing here. That's being thrown in the trash. We don't need that. Just my projectors. I got a pod using coming up to pick up all my sculptures, and those get damaged. I'm not taking the floor with me because that thing drove me nuts while I was here. It kept separating, so that's going in the trash. All this stuff can go in the boxes. That's nothing. That's going to be crushed and destroyed. Don't need that. The desk is not mine. The chair is not mine. All that stuff over there is all be putting in boxes, a pod unit. So that ain't nothing right there. Then we got this unit right here, which are going to be broken down. That one's going to be dismantled. And this one's going to be dismantled. And I got the cases already, so I'm going to put them back together when I get to the new shop. That right there, that can be taken down. That can be taken down. The covers can be taken down. That's it. We don't have anything here. I ain't bringing any furniture in here. That's it. Easy. I can knock all this stuff out in no time at all and be out. Now, naysayers are so freaking obsessed with Mr. Bird. Don't worry. Be careful what's sitting on your account right now. And if you think at the end of the day we ain't got your real account, I do have your real PayPal account. No, sorry, PayPal account. Sorry about that. We have your real YouTube account, and yeah, we have some other accounts too. Careful. Your dummy account don't work anymore. We got your real one. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ghost, work out here, build my empire out there, pop up here and there, and these sites we'll be paying for to show off our technology on site, and my address will be gone. My sister's moving. She's about to get a new house pretty soon, so she's out of there. And after that, we're ghosting. You guys, at the end of the day, you're on the radar 24/7 now. So, that means if you're in that little black bag that I just sent over, you're in a lot of trouble. And a lot of you in there. Roughly about 300 YouTube accounts were in there. And we got more. Once the detective gives me his email, I got a lot of stuff to send to him. Text messages, phone calls, emails, a lot of stuff. I hope none of your own businesses. If you got a family business, that's not going to go well. $1 million lawsuit's a big boy lawsuit. I hope you don't own anything of value, like rings and jewelry and furniture. Well, you know you have all that. Hope you don't own your house. Or have any stocks and bonds, CDs, death insurance, all that stuff like that, college money for your kids. That's jacked up, but I'm sorry, you did something stupid, you know, you're not very responsible. I mean, you're saving money up for your kids for college, and you do something dumb enough to get sued, then guess what? You know, it's your fault at the end of the day. That's all. Not my problem. My thing at the end of the day is take you to court, sue you, get money out of you. That's it. So whatever they take is what they take. I have no control over the debt collectors. They buy our judgment from us. They give us our money up front. We're done, and then they do what you guys. Or would have to do what you guys. I got nothing to do with that. You can't get in court and go, Mr. Berg, you know, this is not necessary. We can't help you out there, buddy. You had an option. You should have took that path. I can't help you out with that. I'm selling your judgment. Now, if we were dealing with it, we could choose maybe. But I'm not going to go through that bull crap. I ain't got time for it. I'm busy. I'm going to sell your judgment off to a debt collector. They're going to pay me, and you got to deal with them. If they choose to take it, they choose to take it. I ain't got no option on that. There's no option on that. Sorry about that, but that's the way it is. Next time, carry yourself with some kind of control and self-respect toward others, and you won't end up in these situations. You see me do the same thing to you? No. Why would I do the same thing to you? I think I'm stupid? I think I'm gonna get sued at the end of the day, lose my company, lose my business, following the same thing you guys are doing, retaliate the same thing you're doing? No, you crazy? I'm not doing that. Smarter than that. I just collect all your stuff and use it against you. That's what I do. You know where in the world I'm gonna base engage in that dumb nonsense. I'm gonna sit there and whip out my phone and just record the whole entire thing. Like, well, I'm getting paid. How many times did I send y'all text messages saying that see you in court? Okay then. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Peach Beach with surfing. Man, that's a beautiful name. Peach Beach. Is there a Peach Beach? That's a beautiful name for a beach. I wonder if that's real beach, because it's not, man. That's a beautiful name for a beach. Sounds like something out of Miami Vice, in the Vice City, the old one from back in the day. Peach Beach. I wonder if that's the real thing. It looks like it's in California. Peach Beach in California. No, I ain't answer that. Peach Beach. That's a different name. It's not Peach Beach. Wait, no, hold on. No, if there's somebody else's name, Peach Beach. Now it's got me looking. I'm not gonna look on here. I got things to do, but that's interesting. That's a beautiful name. Peach Beach. That's beautiful. Look at the scenery, man. The scenery is gorgeous, man. It's got that retro Miami Vice kind of look to it. Kind of reminds me of the sunsets in GTA 5. GTA 5, the sunsets when you're on the beach. See, that's why I like video gaming so much at the end of the day. Those sunsets in video games are epic. They're freaking epic. Man, they're epic. The sunset. You've never sat in a video game and watched a sunset? Man, you have missed out. I've watched just about every sunset, just about any game I played. Best one, GTA 4. Top of the Empire State Building. I had to die 8 times to do it, but I got it. Get somebody in a helicopter, loaded with armor, and jump from the helicopter just enough to land on top of the Empire State Building without killing yourself. There was 6 of us up there, my gamer friends. We watched the sunset. That was an amazing day, man. Amazing, awesome day. Oh man, I miss those days of gaming. I really do. I do miss those games. I miss my old clan at the end of the day. I miss all of them. Oh well. I don't play with anybody, just friends. I lost my clan. I stopped playing with anybody. Just play with my friends, and that's basically about as far as it goes. But I miss those days, man. I miss the clan matches and man running home and getting on the machine and people contacting like, "You been there, Joe? Where you at? I'm getting on right now. I'm logging in." I miss those days. Man, those were great days, man. What was the other one too we had? Oh man, driving around in New York City with a bunch of New Yorkers in the car with us, talking and pointing at the different scenes, and the song that came on, New York, from Jay-Z. Perfect timing, man. Man, that was just a great time, man, being around your friends. I don't know. I might go back into gaming with people again. I do game with strangers. I game with strangers on freaking, back for, what's it called? I game for strangers on freaking World War Z. But nobody uses mics anymore. Only people use mics are people you game with. I gotta do party rooms, man. I gotta set up party rooms and bring people in. Cause man, the stuff that goes on in freaking World War Z is freaking hilarious. Alright, let me see. What's going on here and what's all this? Cause that's definitely not anything I want to see at the end of the day. Alright. Can we skip this? What is this? Alright, that's good. About it for me. I gotta go. Thank you for your time and God bless. So, yeah.